Well, welcome back to episode 3. Sounds like it's still raining, looks like it's still raining. Our honey's still there. I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the day. Let's see, how long is it going to be raining for? Till 9 o'clock tonight. And then we're pretty much clear until 1 o'clock tomorrow. I don't know what happens after that, but that is 9 o'clock. That is still 6 hours away, so maybe I'll just go to bed early. I haven't seen an episode of Farm Sim on YouTube yet that starts like this. I haven't seen them all either, but I guess that's how we're going to start. Hey, Royal. Yeah, he's pissed. Let's feed him. He's hungry, I think. Well, that was pet him. Okay. Well, I guess I don't get to feed you. I just get to pet you. We'll get up early in the morning and get at it. Because there's already 2 phases of growth on that field right now, no matter what we do. And I certainly don't want 3. I do a tornado 200 meters across. I don't know what meters means. They got to give me freedom units, man. Let me see. Yay, it's not raining. Oh, let's get some food in there. There we go. He's not around. Alright, and Unc is still there. You been there all night, Unc? Was gibt? Ooh, silage is gone. Do we have any crates of vegetables? Probably not on this side. Yeah. We don't have anything yet. Oh, we have $33,000 though. That could come in handy, but for now I want to get on this tractor and I want to finish this field. We're gonna have to fill all those little silos up again. Oh, hi there, friendly lag. Let's get this done. Okay. I don't know how long this is going to take. What do you figure this is? 15 acres? I'm going to say probably 15 acres. But nevertheless, it has to be done. We got to put fertilizer on it afterwards and prepare ourselves for another harvest yet, because you can see it's only May. And I'm not just going to let this grow for the rest of the year. We got a lot of things to do. Today I want to get some goats. I want to get some chickens. Oh, I also want to take some of these, some of this clippings or the grass that we're harvesting here, and I want to turn it into hay because I got to give hay to the goats. And I mean, since we're cutting it, let's make hay out of some of it so we can feed our goats. I don't know how many to get or anything. I don't know what the prices are yet. We'll look into that when the time comes. It's always more fun when the headlands are done. You know, ordinarily that smoke coming off of the RV and the rental lot there wouldn't normally concern me. I might think it's a heat source, which, I mean, it's dangerous enough in and of itself, but after we went in there the day I arrived in town, saw the wellies and the clothes on the mirror, I'm a bit more concerned what that smoke might be from. But hey, it's not my business, right? Go on and keep on breaking whatever it is you're breaking, good or bad. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I should have probably told you. When the co-op assigns that little ledger to me, that allows me to see what each silo is producing, they number them, but they're not in order. So I wanted to shut off the little silos that I wasn't using, but I don't know exactly which ones I wouldn't be using. So I just shut them all off for now. And until we get at least a little bit in all of them, I'm going to have to keep them off so as not to be paying production costs on silos that I'm not using. But that shouldn't be long. We're making some pretty good time right now. I think when I'm done with this field, what I'm going to do is actually collect this meadow grass that's on the side. I mean, it's probably not as nutritious as the other, but maybe it's like Doritos. Maybe the cows like it better. And a little snack here and there never hurt anybody. Well, rarely hurt. Well, sometimes hurt. Never mind. I'm going to cut the Dorito grass for them too. I don't care what you say. It all sells for green money, right? Alright, so we hit 8 o'clock. You see it's 8:03, which means my taxes for the day, whatever payments I have come out of my total, and you can see I've gone down less than $1,000. So turning off these silos was a wise move. I still don't want to completely believe that that was our reason that I was paying $16,000 in production cost a month. But maybe it was. I mean, I never claimed to be a smart guy, and math isn't anybody's friend, so... But whatever, I'm not losing money now, so that's great. We're going to keep racking up the silage, then we're going to put some in the big silo, and then we're going to turn everything on, and hopefully we have some veggies. If not, I'll put up a mushroom house anyways. I do want to get the goats and chickens, though. Maybe pig now. Let's not get carried away. We got goats and chickens. That's enough for now. Either way, let me finish up emptying this wagon. I'm going to go run the NASCAR circuit again. Turn left for a living. Now I got to make sure I do turn left all the time. You can probably see that I switch directions quite a bit. That's because I don't want to fall asleep at the wheel. Got to keep it interesting. And why is Royal out here? Why does the dog just hang out here? It's not like there's anything to chase. He gets underfoot sometimes. And obviously I don't want to run him over. I guess I would cut that if I did, but... These pigs, on the other hand, these herds of pigs we see out in the field, I could run into them. I know they're doing damage. I don't know if you saw it on yesterday's episode, but in that smaller, the dry cow pasture, there was damage spots in the grass, where the grass wasn't as tall and didn't yield as much. I'm almost certain it was from those pigs, but I don't know what to do about them. It's not like I can get a Springfield Armory AR-10 308 with a loop-hold sight. 40. That was oddly aggressive and specific, but I mean, in light of that, without the AR, I mean, should be able to run them over. I don't know. Those of you who have ever farmed before understand the dilemma that I'm talking about. Wild boars are a problem. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox now and just harvest hay, okay? Boy, is it just me, or did these silos fill up fast? It seems like it's going quite fast. I think I'll have... Well, there's a strong possibility I'll have all 10 of them full with this load. Mathematically it works out, but I'm still trying to wrap my head around the time. Maybe I have to put the rest of this load in the fermenting silo. Oh, by the way, I have an idea for the developers of the game if they want to add more realism. growing up, when you put silage into a silo, it holds like five. We had, I think, was 20 by 60 cement silos, and that's a lot of weight. They hold like 500 ton of silage. And by the time you get a silo full over the course of a day or two, the weight starts to press down on the bottom silage and it squeezes the juice out. And it comes out looking like Coca-Cola and running like Coca-Cola. It doesn't smell like Coca-Cola, but then it starts to dehydrate and get sticky and it turns into a weird syrup and it really smells bad. And to top that off, you can take that and make corn mash out of it. I guess people used to make corn whiskey out of that. So we could start a new whiskey business in this game if we just let the corn juice, but we don't get the smell effect, which is, I think that's part of the experience. You gotta smell the solid juice. And it doesn't go away it rained. It's almost like waterproof too. It is, ugh. Memories. Not all of them are great, right? All right, let's go get more grass. All right, you see that little group of the herd, whatever, of wild boars? On my last pass, I noticed something, and I'll show it to you. They do damage, I believe, and if I'm wrong, please somebody tell me, but it looks to me to be consistent with damage from a hog, although there's a possibility I did see that sort of damage before I got the Vredo pack, which brings the hogs. But down here, at this end of the field, I thought I saw another bulge. Yeah, see to my right there? That, I believe that's hog damage. And that's a part of that pack, which I guess we're just supposed to deal with. Like, if something's damaging our crops, ugh. Like, I mean, we got to make sure we put lime on, but we just got to deal with the pigs. Unless I'm missing something. Is there something I can do? Is there little pig traps I can put out? Or do I got to get a donkey to roam the fields and chase the pigs off? Yeah, I don't know. Anybody's input is well appreciated. For any of you who are keeping track, you notice it just hit 9 o'clock, and on the hour is when you pay your dues, whatever it might be. Your, I think lease payment is once a day, but any production costs, they come out at the top of the hour, as well as any profits when you're automatically selling. And it's 9:01, and I haven't gone down $1, so I guess maybe the production cost played a big role in not making money. Although I do have a prediction I'm kind of afraid to put out there, but I believe it takes some time to make silage, so even when I activate all these silos, which I haven't done yet, I believe it's going to be a bit before we start making money on that as well. Probably 2 hours according to game time, maybe 3. But I'm definitely going to keep my eye on it this time so I can avoid that kind of issue in the future if I again find myself building a bunch of silage silos and expecting to get paid. You know, spending all that time in Washington growing coffee and putting my hair in a bun didn't help me learn any more about farming. And it has been a few years, quite a few. You know, what I find surprising is I can't find alfalfa seed or clover seed anywhere. It's just grass. And there's just not a lot of nutrients to grass. I don't know if my speculation is correct, but if we could grow alfalfa and clover, a mix, or just separately, there'd be a lot more nutrition. My guess is we could get more money for it from the co-op. Unless, of course, this grass is like Kentucky bluegrass. That might have some more nutrients to it, but as far as I know, it's just grass. I'd love to plant alfalfa, and alfalfa is ironic in and of itself. It looks very pretty when it blossoms, but you just lost all your nutrients if you let it blossom. So you really don't want it to, but sometimes it happens. It's not such a big loss on first cutting because that's not the highest quality harvest anyways. That's good for heifers and horses, but your dairy cattle benefit far more from alfalfa that hasn't blossomed. Put that in the hay. It's a darker green, richer green. It's got a little bit of a stalk to it as well, whereas grass, I guess I'm just thinking of like grass in the lawn. There's just not much to it. Maybe the deer like it. Well, apparently the pigs like it. They're always hanging around. Bam! Did you see that? We just went from 29,000 to 35, and we almost nailed a pig as well. We're making money today. Buckle up, Cupcake. We're gonna make some money and then we're gonna spend some money. It's time to expand. I guess maybe there is a chance I'll be able to do the farm to table out here. Either way, it's kind of exciting, just the prospect of expanding the farm. I don't know. I know I'm excited. I can't wait for 11 o'clock to see how much the co-op writes me a ripper for then. Looks like I'm going to have to get some fuel if I want to keep going. I also had another crazy idea. Despite the bad luck we had last episode, I'm kind of kicking around the idea of putting up maybe 5 more of those small silos. If Unc is there, I can ask if he'll do it. But I don't know, I'm a little hesitant too. Yeah, Unc is standing there. I'll fuel up and then I'll ask him. Don't know how much this is gonna cost. Thank goodness I got some money. $700. Oh, I got a little sidetracked there. Sorry about that. Uncle's excited to build some more. And he actually did build them. I don't know if he put up 6 more or 7 more, but we got some more silos to fill. Well, I didn't pay attention to how much money I had, but I know I paid Unc $7,000 for 7 of those silos, so I must have been down in the mid-20s. But it looks like we're back up to 36 now. That's pretty impressive. And just for the record, I'm not selling anything out of the big silo. We're holding on to that, so money's coming in good. And I got one big section of the field almost wrapped up. Just one little sliver to go. And that puts me well over half, I believe. Alright, so that's enough silage for now. We got 17 of those silos. And again, I don't know if I was clear about this or not, but the reason I had Unc build so many of them is because at the top of every hour, see how it's almost noon, they sell, each of them sells a little bit. So if I have one giant silo, that's only one silo selling, but if I have 17 small ones, that's 17 small ones and a big silo selling. So that's how we're gonna make the money. Hi there, buddies. Yeah. Get some eggs on the sand so Aunt Maybelle can have something to sell again. Oh, that's one of Unc's honeybees. Okay. Go Thuringian forest goat. Now let's see about the hay. Wow, we spent money, $4,600, but we still made it up to 40 grand. Let's see if this old Frankenstein-mobile will get hay. Whoa. Oh, there's all sorts of bees in here. What am I doing on the mower? Well, the bees are well, yeah, the beehive is right here. I don't know if you noticed this yet, but that little round thing there, like a baby silo, that's the beehive, so that's probably why they're all over the barn. Oh, we gotta go here. Get grass. All right. We can get hay in the back of this. Not really sure how much it holds. I'm not sure how much the goats need either, but just want to make sure they're taken care of. Not going to worry about the chickens yet. They got a pretty big pasture. They're free range. I want to grow barley for them. I will have to do something before I get a harvest of barley, but I don't have to do anything right now. Oh, this might be a problem with all these silos, huh? I don't know which way I'm tipping. Okay, back. That's good. I hope the hay doesn't get clogged in the end of this. It's not the most efficient way, I don't think. Are they gonna take all 20? No. Yeah, all right. Probably didn't pull ahead far enough, did I? Sure I did. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna put this Frankensteiner away. It'll keep the hay out of the weather. Actually, I could just put it back in the silo. I hope to get a more appropriate means of transporting this, like maybe a wagon at some point. And at the rate we're making money today, I don't see why we can't do that. All right, so we got the chickens, we got the goats. And let's see if Unc is still under the tree. I feel bad for him. All he does is stand there. But if he's there, I'll ask if he wants to build me one of those mushroom houses he was talking about. I wouldn't mind getting mushrooms going. Or maybe even another greenhouse. Now, let's do mushrooms. Let me put this way, I'll talk to him, I'll get back with you. I got him a chair, in case he wants to sit down. So if you look over here, we were able... He might be tired too, because this wasn't an easy job, but we have a mushroom house going, and we have some of each, enoki and whatever the other one is. So this will be nice. There'll be another ingredient for the crawfish gumbo. Oh, that's right. We should be getting the crawfish farms going too. I gotta, maybe tonight after I get off, I'll do some crawfish hunting. Get some of that crawfish stock together so that I can stock a farm and see if they'll have little crawfish babies. Then we can have, well, the crawfish for the crawfish gumbo. But in the meantime, you know what time it is. Time to lock in and make hay. Oh, would you look at the time? It's 12:59. 1 minute until we see if the chickens and goats are costing more money. Well, they're not making money yet. We'll just have to, whoa! 18,000 from 5,000 to 18,000. That's $13,000 an hour. Well, that's pretty fast. Oh, we didn't even sell any mushrooms or milk or eggs. Okay, this is definitely working out in our favor. Now I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what we can come up with. What other trouble we can get ourselves into. Oh, there's not many feelings that are as good as this. Looking at this big field, we're on our last pass, and look at that money, 46,000. So if you figure there's 3,000 per mini silo that goes, that means that there's what, 51,000 altogether at $300 a thousand liter. That comes out to something like 17, 18 grand, which means I should have another 42,000 coming in, even if I don't fill them up anymore, which I'm not going to from now on. This last load anyways, I'll do the meadow grass later, but this last load is going to go into the big silo, and then I think I can return my lease and everything, because we will not be doing field work for at least a couple months. So I'm glad we're making money now. I'm not real sure what kind of money we're going to make when there's no silage to sell, but we certainly will be finding out, because we are out of silage to sell pretty soon. I think there's one more little strip up here I gotta do. Let me turn the ribari off. Oh, and I got a text from Aunt Maybell. It turns out Unc must have talked to her about my plans for the crawfish, but she said that Dot, her friend Dot, she works at the county. Her friend Dot knows people that stock ponds, and I could probably have some crawfish stock delivered, so I don't have to run around chasing crawfish. I mean, that's something to think about as an old man. I really don't want to be up all night chasing little baby crawfish, so I think I'm going to look into buying some of that crawfish stock from Dot's friend or acquaintance, and I think we're going to put up a crawfish farm up by the water So let me get this wrapped up. I'll go talk to Dot after this, and I'll catch up with you guys on the backside of that, okay? Alright, so Dot wasn't kidding. They will deliver stock, but wait till you see this. Look how these guys set it up. Just park in the road, huh? Oh, well. I guess I'm not able to. I might have to get Unk's. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get Unk's truck. I'm not able to pick these up. Okay, well, I'll be back. I'll put this stuff away and I'll be back. Alright, let's see if we can make something happen. Now, a little hard to see these things. Oh, I don't know. Is Unk going through some sort of midlife crisis? Why does this thing have to have so much power? It's supposed to be a grandpa truck. It's supposed to smell like Werther's and B.O., right? Ooh. These are heavy. Maybe... Oh, Unk's truck does not like this. What am I gonna do? Don't tell me I have to lease something. Okay, I think I gotta do something. The Unk's truck does not like that. Okay. Well, let's go down and see Mr. Spasic, I guess. See if I can come up with a lease on something. Well, it pays to have friends. So I got this thing leased for now. It seems like it's big enough. Hopefully it doesn't lose its mind with crates of crawfish stock. I'm surprised I haven't stopped any traffic. Oh, look at that. No problem at all. Okay, I want to go down and check out that area down there and show you the fish farm and see what you think. So here we go. This is my crawfish farm. Come on. Whoops. Is this not where I'm supposed to put stuff in? Okay. Oh, I could have unstrapped it. That might have helped. Oh, they don't like to be unstrapped. Look at that. They're dancing around. Doing some crawfish polka. Let's see how much we can get in here. Oh, well, we got it all in there. Let's take a look at what we're working with. Crawfish storing. Yeah, let's activate that. Okay. Well, we've gotten a lot done today. Pretty excited about the money that's coming in. We're down to 17,000 right now, but like I said, we should have another 40 to 42,000 coming in. Don't have any eggs yet, but we won't have milk for a while. But I'm just gonna park this here. Probably gonna go ahead and get something to eat, and maybe head over to Unk's place, take a shower. And what is going on here? What happened here? That's not where I parked it. Obviously, I've been able to get in and out of my house. Did our tornado go through here? There's no other damage. Okay, well, I guess I gotta move my truck if I want to get into my house. That seems a trifle odd. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I get back to work. Let's hope we're still making money. Peace.